Well, because if you look at all prior disruptions, they essentially move human beings further up the food chain or value-added chain. Yeah. So, if, for example, you have a combine harvester, instead of having people picking the crops in the field, the combine harvester did that, and humans could then do the processing of the product or the agricultural produce. What's different about AI is that it's chasing human beings out of the value-added chain process. And that's very different than leveraging human beings in the value-added chain process. So, for example, I can give you a few examples. Let's take radiology in medicine. It takes 2 radiologists, trained radiologists at $100,000 a year, maybe a week to get through 100 mammograms for breast cancer. AI can get through 200 or 300 of those in maybe 45 minutes with an accuracy rate of about 100 times in picking up the breast cancer that the 2 human radiologists can do. Now, there comes a point where you say, look, the AI can get through cheaper, faster, and deliver more accurate results, that I don't need a second radiologist. Okay? So there'll be what I'm really saying is that AI is going to, and we all know this, is going to displace entire human functions in a way that's very different than the prior technologies.
And that's interesting. So you're going to displace the first radiologist. You're saying eventually we're going to have to displace the second radiologist.
Sure.
And then what happens after that?
Well, what happens is that the nature of, I won't say the disease, the nature of medical care changes. And so, for example, I was thinking, telemedicine, I'm sure you've heard about it. So imagine if you have got an AI, you've got an iPhone, you'll literally have a chip which you'll be able to get in packs of 50 from the chemist, put in, do a pinprick on your thumb, and be checked for 18 different cancers. Okay, so moving from a rural community into, say, from a town outside Elisha to Ibadan to go and get your mammogram or to get your PSA testing for colon cancer or whatever it is, can all be done at home. So what's happening is there's going to be a transformation in how we think about ourselves, how we think about disease, and how we prevent disease.